She was 7 the first time she learned to hold her breath. Not underwater, but in the middle of the living room, in the space between her mom's silence and the sharp edge of her own guilt. A vase had shattered. It wasn't her fault, not really. She was just playing, and her arms were flung out wide, and she had lost her sense of where she was in the room, and she knocked the vase over, shattering it on the floor. When it hit the ground, something inside her froze. Her eyes were wide, her breath became shallow, and her skin got hot with fear and shame. And her small, developing brain understood immediately, you're gonna get it. Her mom didn't say anything. She simply looked at her, the little girl, her little girl, with indifference, bordering on rage. And she turned around and walked away, leaving her little girl in the disruption and the dysregulation of her fear, of her shame, being plummeted from the sky in her play to the dirt of the earth with a thud. The little girl didn't cry. She became helpful. That 7-year-old grew up, and she became the fixer, or the overachiever, or the peacekeeper, or all of the above. She learned to navigate the world by preempting disaster. She became so good at managing other people's faces that she forgot she had a face of her own. In high school, she was praised for her maturity. In college, she was known as the one who always had it together. At work, she was the one who picked up the pieces and never said no to extra shifts. She didn't breathe too deeply. That took too much time. And she didn't take up too much space. That was uncomfortable and knocked her into smallness, which there also wasn't time for. But sometimes, late at night, she'd feel it. That breath she never took, the one that would knock her out of the margins, the part of her still waiting for someone to come into the living room, sit beside the broken vase and say, "Oh my goodness, are you okay? Are you cut? Are you scared? Boy, this is a mess, isn't it? But we can clean it up together. Oh, it's okay. It's just an accident. We might have to work to find one like it because it is really important to Mommy, but we can fix this." Years later, in a quiet room, with soft lighting and the scent of peppermint tea, someone finally did. A friend, a coach, maybe even a pastor. Someone who knew how to listen, someone who didn't flinch when she cried, someone who said, "What if the way you adapted was brilliant? What if the part of you that disappeared that day was just trying to protect the rest of you? What if you had to put your play away?" Something cracked open, not loudly, but quietly. It was a soft, small shift, a breath taken. It was a story beginning to reorganize, a part of herself re-emerging out of the desert of fear and shame.